Hello, Game Master. There was a point in my GMing where I felt that forest encounters were boring. I had no ideas, no inspiration. It felt like I'd run the same kinds of forest encounters again and again, wandering monster tables and fairies and fae and so on. So I just started to kind of hand wave journeys and travel portions of adventures and just got the characters to their destinations fast. But that was a mistake. We need to romance the journey on the way to the dungeon or to the next milestone or wherever the players are headed to achieve their quests. And so we take some time out to celebrate and make the characters' lives interesting as they go from A to B. Well, that's what this template is ultimately for. With forests, we can spruce up our encounters, get some new ideas, and whether you use it as a generator or you're just reading it and grabbing points of inspiration, this forest GM cheat sheet is designed to help you create interesting adventures within forests. So you might have already an adventure arc, a campaign arc, but it's great to sprinkle self-enclosed, self-contained small adventures within those, just for variety. And so here is the forest template, and I'm just going to walk you through what the pages are. If you're considering using it, then you know in advance what it's all about. So we go and start with feature creatures in the forests. A little bit of information, hopefully a couple of entries that are new to you, and at the very least we can use this as a checklist so you can say, yep, I've run that encounter, next idea, and then just go through, and over time you'll have had a huge variety if you run all of these feature creatures in your forest encounters and adventures. We have some name tables to create some interesting names with, and then we also have some interesting locations to complement our encounters, some treasures. So those are the kind of the top level, what's interesting in the forest answer. And so now we get into the actual adventure creation. So here we have plot ideas and some rumors about that to create some foreshadowing and get the players antennae up, and also make them a bit worried about what they might encounter next time they go through one of your forests. Then we have different kinds of entrances and guardians to forests, just to make the getting into the forest special, not just yet another forest path or game trail. Then we have some interesting ideas for encounters that will challenge the player's brains in forests. So it's not always about whacking beasts and negotiating with elves. We have some additional ideas here so that you can keep the encounters fresh. Tricks and setbacks, we always want to keep players on their toes, not walking into a climactic combat or conflict with total confidence. So we want to set them back a bit, put them kind of a little bit off guard, so then they don't just walk in all cocky and overconfident. That way the players have respect for our forests, and also it makes the conflict encounter, which is here, ideas for those here, more challenging. We don't want to have players fully rested every time they meet our big bad beast, monster, predicament, obstacle, hazard. So on this page, I stated some ideas to make forest encounter locations interesting and forest combats interesting. And then finally, the reward for the players and the characters for persevering and beating the forest adventure that you create here and the encounters that you've dropped on them. So that is the forest encounters, forest, I guess, 5-room dungeon generator GM cheat sheet. I hope you find it interesting and of value to your game. Thanks for watching.